Sa lupa, madaling mag-moist, madaling anayin. Kailangan angat or halo lang sa ilalim. And besides, wala silang aircon, walang electric fan on. Between sa walls nila, may butas, doon dumadaan yung hangin. Take note, kahit gaano kalaki or kaliit yung bahay mo, kung may ventilation sa ilalim, malamig pa rin sa loob. That is the main entrance of the mansion, and that is the side entrance. Facing their side entrance, the original staircase going up, and obviously going down. Isa naman yan dyan. And dyan nyo rin makikita yung Belvedere na tinatawag nila. Tanong nila sa akin kung ano yung Belvedere, huwag na pa-spell sa akin yun. Belvedere, a small room upstairs where every 5:30 in the afternoon, they gather together just to watch the sunset. And dyan tatayo si Don Mariano at sasabihin, lahat ng matatanaw ko ay akin. Naniniwala ka rin doon, ma'am? Ako naniniwala ko doon, pero unfair lang isipin yon. Kasi kung yun yung base yan ng pagkuha ng properties noon, lahat na makikita mo sa'yo, di swerte ng mga dulay. Kasi daw, hindi mo makita. Kasi diba? Sabi ko nga nakakatuwa lang isipin that according to Philippine history pala, yung pagkuha ng properties noon, ganun lang. Ituturo mo lang sa'yo na. Lahat na makikita mo sa'yo na. Yung iba, patatakbo na yung kabayo, kung sa titingin yung kabayo, sa kanila na. Now I realize kung bakit wala kaming lupa ngayon. May kabayo kami nun. Pinatakbo na lulong, kaso bumalik. Nakatali pa niya siya. Anyway, isa sa mga nagpapatibay ng structure ng bahay na to, I want you to try to run your hands to the post and walls of the mansion, and you will feel it a marble or napakakinis niya. Sabi nila, bakit daw ganyan kakinis? Kamay mo na araw-araw, kung pahawakan nyo, lang kikinis siya. Bakit daw ganyan kakinis? Well, ang sikreto kasi nito before, maniwala kayo sa hindi, ang finishing ng buong mansion, instead of tubig na ihalo sa semento, they used egg whites or puti ng itlog. Naniniwala ka doon, ma'am? Ako nung umpisa ako, hindi ako naniniwala dyan kasi ang daming itlog na gagamitin. Pero ang pangit lang na kung ako'y magkukwento, tapos ako hindi ako naniniwala. So yung ginawa ko, naniwala na lang ako. So yung ginawa ko, I made my own research kung bakit egg whites yung ginamit nila. Tama kayo, hindi lang sa structure na to yung may egg whites. Even sa mga old cathedrals, old churches, they used also egg whites because they made them as their biter. Hindi masyadong matibay yung semento noon, but because of the egg whites, tinatighten niya lalo yung semento. Ang pagkakaiba lang sa church, yung pandikir ng bricks nila, yun yung egg whites. Dito, yung finishing nila, yun yung egg whites. Anyway, because you the very large sugarcane plantation here in Negros, try to look at the structure outside yung may puno sa taas. Nakita mo yun, ma'am? Ako rin, nakita ko rin. Alam mo ba kung ano yan? Yes, that is the chimney of their Muscovado sugar mill. Or they made their own Muscovado sugar during that time manually. Kalabaw yung umiikot dyan just to extract the juice from the sugar cane. Ilalagay sa large vats, doon niluluto yung asukal. Ang tawag nila dyan in Spanish words, makina, di vapor, di horno, ekonomiko. Mahirap ba? As parera na lang para sa madali. Kung paano tumubo yung puno dun sa taas, they call that bird dropping or maybe dala ng ibon. Kasi napaka-awkward mo kung magpakit ko ng gardener doon para magtanim mo. Part also of this mansion is that original fountain since 1920. Yes, tama ka, original yan except the water. Hindi na original yung tubig dyan. And mostly ito yung tinatanong dito sa akin. Aber, kung plinalo dati ng mga Hapon na gamitin lang headquarters or garrison yung bahay na to, paano daw nila natuntun yung lugar? Kasi in fact nakatago naman in the middle of their sugarcane plantation. Well, according to their history, huli nang nalaman ng mga Lacson that their gardener were informer of the Japanese. Mostly ang tawag natin din makapili. Pero sa mga makapili. Pero sa kaso nila, hindi natin sila pwede matawag na makapili. Because when we say makapili, Pilipino na nagtraidor sa kapwa Pilipino. But then I found out, hindi Pilipino yung hardinero nila. A Japanese gardener. Ang tanong, bakit nag-hard sila ng Hapon? Marami namang Pilipino. Well, during that time, kung may pera ka lang naman, at kung gusto mong gumanda yung garden mo, kumuha ka ng Hapon. Kasi sila na yung magaling sa landscaping. Hindi pala nila alam na yung na-hire nila, spy ng mga Hapon. Pero dito, they did not succeed kasi naunahan na sila ng mga Amerikano. Balikan natin yung katanungan kanina kung bakit 13 yung anak niya, 8 kwarto lang dyan. First, hindi naman ako nakatira dito. And first, yung tatlo, hindi naman nakatira dito. So, 10 lang. Mayroon siyang binigay sa 10 niyang anak na hindi kayo maaari tumira dito kung may asawa na kayo. Yung dalawang meron na, kaya 8 kwarto na yung pinagawa niya. Kaya pala hindi nakatira yung tatlo dito sa second family niya. Kasi nung nag-asawa ulit siya, sinunod niya rin yung role na binigay niya. Hindi niya pinatira dito, umalis din siya. Because this mansion was built in honor of his wife, Maria Braga. Para kay Maria Braga yung bahay na to, but sad to say, hindi rin siya nakatira dito. Kasi patay siya nung pinatayo yung mansion. It means this was built in memory of her. Kaya nga tinawag yung place na to as the Taj Mahal of Negros is because of that story. Ang pagkakaiba lang, sa Taj Mahal in India, doon nilibing yung asawa niya. Dito, hindi niya nga nilibing yung asawa niya dito, but he molded their initials in every post of the house. Try to look at the structural design na makikita nyo around the mansion. What letter did you see? E. It looks like letter E, but that's not letter E. In fact, that's two M's facing each other stands for Mariano and Maria. He molded their initials in every post. Well, minagtanong niya sa akin, aber-aber kung letter M, bakit pinatagilid? Hindi lang pinatayo. Huwag lang patayo, kasi sa McDonald's. And part of their Italianate architecture. And besides, makikita daw natin yung value ng isang bagay kung paghirapan yung pitigan. So, kailangan yung tumagilid para malamang letter M siya. So, the two M's facing each other stands for Mariano and Maria. You know what, before to inopen sa public as tourist attraction, lagi kong sinasabi to, abandoned lang to for 67 years. And imagine, ginagawang comfort rooms lang ng mga squatters. Tirahan lang to ng mga tao nagtatrabaho sa tubuhan. Talian ng mga kalabaw nila, kambing, baka. But because of determination of Mr. Raymond Havillano, nasabi niya, sa Europe, pinipreserve yung ruins. Bakit dito hindi? Sabi niya, okay, I will enter to my very ambitious dream in life. I will transform it into a tourist attraction and to give justice to the place as well. Pero you know what, nakaka-proud lang sabihin sa inyong lahat that even though 4 years pa lamang kami open sa public as tourist attraction, we are already at rank 12 for the most fascinating ruins, not only here in the Philippines, but around the world. And imagine kung ilang ruins meron sa buong mundo. For the records ni research ko, there are 12 ruins. Rank 12 kami. Of course, more than 1,000 ruins meron sa buong mundo. But being at rank 12, nakaka-proud sa Ligrense na may isang nasama. Recently, we are already awarded or declared with the PICE or Philippines Institute of Civil Engineers as the best landmark in the Philippines. Pero nakuha namin mga awards na yan not only because of us, but because of you also. Sabi ko nga, hindi to magiging best landmark kung magsasalita ko dito, walang tao. So that's because of you. So we're thankful for that. But before I end this story, I would like to introduce myself. My full name is Roger Lacson. But I'm not related in this family because my Lacson is L-A-K-S-O-O-N. I'm just the local version of the family. Maybe kung ang may-ari nito apo sa tuhod, ako yung apo sa ingrown. Alam ko yung ingrown tinatanggal. Pero gusto ko lang malaman nyo, ang ingrown bumabalik. Tanggalin na nila ako, babalik ako. Now, part of our development, we had already a souvenir shop in a coffee shop there. Sana makapasok kayo sa souvenir shop namin because I'm planned also to burn that one. So thank you so much for coming. And that's the history of this place. Thank you. Thank you so much.